All the talk is about Nebraska's defense, and Miami's got the ball first.
Well, that's the biggest question mark here tonight is the Nebraska defense that gave up 62 points against Colorado. So how do they stop Miami? Well, they're going to do some things that they haven't done all year. The undersized defensive line is going to move around. They're going to put 9 guys in the box, cheat the safeties up, and they're going to blitz Dorsey like crazy, try to put some pressure on him. Nobody's been able to do that. And then you've got Craver and Kroos, and those guys are going to be out on the corners, locked on, pressing man-to-man defense and pressuring the wide receivers. Nobody's been able to do that all year. An aggressive game plan. They're taking some chances. How successful it is will determine the national championship.
Ball game on 2nd down and 5 for the Miami Hurricanes. They're going to put it in the air. They go down the middle with it, and the pass is caught by Shockey, the big tight end. And he's got a first down out at the 32-yard line.
Man coverage, they're having trouble with it. Dorsey's got to be chomping at the bit to see it. Shanley is going to be head up on Shockey all night. They don't want to bump him off the line of scrimmage, but that time he got by Shanley, he cleared, and Dorsey, with no trouble at all and plenty of time to throw, picked up his tight end.
First down for the count and 13 for the Hurricanes. They go to the shotgun formation. Dorsey gets it off down the middle, and it is caught. They go to the big guy again, Jeremy Shockey. He is 6'6", 246 pounds. He's a junior, and he is from Ada, Oklahoma.
Keith, their tight end's getting off the line of scrimmage too freely. Here he is. They're splitting him just a little bit, and he's taking that middle. They're running too deep. They're running man on the outside. He's got to be hit off that line of scrimmage, and then Booker, the safety, 14, has got to get over there quicker. He's looking for the hit, not looking for the ball. Had he broken quicker, he would have had an interception.
For the first time, no matter. And it's first down Miami at the Nebraska 49-yard line. And immediately the Canes will try to strike deep as they go down the middle, and it is touchdown. Andre Johnson was all by himself.
I think Craver fell down. Craver fell down, and I'm telling you something, Johnson just walked in.
1 and 10 as we go to the second quarter of play. Dorsey pumps it once. Now he's going deep. And it is caught, but did he get it inbound?
Yes, sir.
He did at the Nebraska 39-yard line. Keo Craver losing the struggle with Andre Johnson. That's his second big catch of the night. The other one went for a touchdown.
Well, Craver does have that one pick, but I'll tell you this. Johnson has those big receptions, and here, watch the body control when he goes, makes the catch, keeps his feet in bounds before he goes out. Now, Johnson's one of those 4x1 track guys. Most track guys really don't become quality receivers. I mean, there's Bob Hayes, of course, there's Willie Gault, but he has the technique and separation skills of great receivers.
3 turnovers, reducing the scoring opportunities, and Miami is cashed it just like they own the register. Going deep on this play. Got a man out there. He's got the ball. It's Andre Johnson, who is having a career night. They can't cover him. The ball is inside the 30-yard line, down at the 21 is where they put it down. Willie Amos and Dion Booker were trying to cover him, but they just couldn't run with him.
Right now it's just speed. 4.3 speed by Johnson. He just runs by the safety Amos, and Dorsey's putting the ball up there with a lot of air so he can just run under it. But there's no question right now the difference in this ball game is pure speed, and Miami has it.
Frank Gore checks in at the tailback position for the Canes. At the Nebraska 21-yard line, Dorsey back, looking to the end zone. It's touchdown, Shockey.
Wow.
They're making it look easy.
Shockey to put him at tight end. This time they've got him at fullback. He's just going to come out here in the flats and then just come back this way. It's like a skinny post from the fullback position. Little motion, get out in the flats, turn it up, and the ball's waiting for him right there at the 5-yard line. Just can't throw it up any better than that. You have to wonder where the defenders are. It's not that complicated of a play.
27-0.
Linemen get 26 Heisman votes.
3rd down and 7. Ball drilled right in between defenders, and a penalty flag on the field as the catch is made by Shockey. Again, Jeremy Shockey. The 7-yard line for Miami, where it's 3rd down and 18. Dorsey back, little short drop, throws it down the middle. Ball is caught by Kevin Beard. Andre Johnson, and Johnson is going to have another 1st down for Miami.
That should not happen. 3rd and 18, and they give it up to Johnson. You've got to look at Shockey. You've got to look at Johnson. They've been the main targets, and Johnson using his hands. Watch coming off the line. Look at his hands. Look at his pull in the jersey. Freeze him up, and look at the separation. Johnson, now, we talked about a track guy, but he's got all the qualities and all the potential of being a great receiver.
Swanee?
And Timmy, he does
That many track guys pick up the technique and the style and the separation that Johnson has. There's another pull down. This was a touchdown. I thought that Craver slipped. He actually pulled him down, but if there's no flag, he's getting away with it. That's pretty good technique. And here he is again, and that's speed, pure speed. That's his 4.340 speed there.
They've ruled that a catch, Timmy. Ball went out of bounds, yeah.
I saw him throw the beanbag. That normally means they're going to say it was a catch and a fumble.
Nebraska 25-yard line. Dorsey. Inside the 10, complete to Jeremy Shockey, the tight end. Scott Shanley couldn't handle him. And it's 1st and goal. The ball was on the 8-yard line for the Canes. Dorsey, time, throws, touchdown. Johnson.
Craver again complaining about the push-off, or that time it's Gross complaining about the push-off, but they're not throwing any flags on it. Johnson is big time.
Yeah, but twice now we've seen him pull a defender.
But Keith, if they're not going to throw a flag on it, I don't blame him for doing it.
Well, I understand.
There's no pull on that. He just separated.
He just beat him there.
Yeah. Impressive. They love this guy. He's only a freshman.
Dorsey. Pressure. Pass. Caught. Johnson. Andre Johnson continues to light him up. Finally tracked down by DeJuan Gross.
Boy, you had the Nebraska fans on their feet. They wanted a 3 and out. They wanted the defensive stop, but they just cannot cover Andre Johnson. Working on Gross 5. He goes, look at this, just outruns him. Again, it's speed. There's nothing complicated about that. Got some pretty good blocks out there, too, because Bland was following him across the middle. It was just cut off.
The thing that surprises me about Johnson, though, he's 6'3", 212 pounds.
Miami.
Here is a portrait of athleticism Miami style. It's entitled Johnson Shockey. Shockey Johnson.
Keith, when this game started, we talked about the cornerbacks. They challenged and were beaten.